Hey guys, it's Doop W, just checking in. Yeah, I sort of made a video this morning and put it up on YouTube, and I just wanted to let you know that today's been rather tough. Day 13 of a detox. Mate, I've been addicted to a certain substance since the age of 17, and the first time I put a drug in my system, I was 12 years old, and I'm really feeling the repercussions of that today. I just want to spread a message of hope, hope instead of dope. I guarantee that's going to be a slogan I'm going to put on this video, because I've put myself through the ringer. To be perfectly honest, throughout my life I've done some things to myself that I wouldn't do to my worst enemy, and like the substance that I used to put into my body is absolutely soul destroying. But I'm just here to tell you that there is a chance, and a chance if you reach out, there's a chance that you can overcome your demons too. Like I said in my first video, the dual diagnosis. I'm really lucky to be in a country here in Australia where we, private health. And I want to do another video too soon about the big difference between private health and public health in this country. But that'll be for another day. I just want to let you know that life, crime, drugs don't mix, mate. You can either have one thing in one hand, you can have your drugs and have nothing, or you can have everything else in the other hand, and that's the way the message I want to get out there, that mate, running around the streets peddling drugs, I haven't got my story is different to a few other people that do this sort of this message, mate. I was lucky enough to be institutionalised 7 times in a rehab, not an institution like a jail, which a lot of other people end up with, mate. And I've got friends that have passed from addiction, and I know that I want to die with this and not from this. And today was tough, and I'm not going to get out here and fucking sugarcoat it at all, because, man, if I can't fucking be sitting there, be truthfully, authentically to myself, how the fuck can I do it to anyone else? All I got to I'm gonna have to go into we get set dinner times and all that sort of stuff here, mate. The food in this place is absolutely fucking amazing. I'm gonna give a shout out to the hospital that I'm in. Don't know what I can say and what I can't say on here, like it's one of those things that I'm new to. But I know that my story may be able to help someone. Like I said in my first video, that, mate, I come from the best upbringing, mate, and this disease this addiction does not discriminate. A hard day in the sense that, I also put up that little video this morning about Pop being not here with me today. That really sort of he spirits with me, mate. Today, the day that my Pop passed, I was at the hospital. He was nil by mouth, and then all of a sudden I drove, because it was COVID time, sort of left so that some other family members could be there, and this massive big thunderstorm started rolling in, So, I know my Pop's still with me. Every time I see a thunderstorm coming in, I can feel his spirit, and I talk to him, mate. I talk to him as a mate still. I ask him questions. I said, give us a hand with something today, Pop. He was always there for a yarn. He never judged me for my addiction. I'm really lucky to have a family that stuck by me, because a lot of people don't. Without my support network of my family, my blood family, my parents especially my parents, mate, because I put them through the ringer. I've always said I don't know what it's like on the other side of the fence, but when I'm staying awake for 10 to 15 days at a time, running around thinking I'm fucking mad, thinking I'm killing it, man, all I'm doing is killing my soul, I'm just a vessel, mate. I'm a spirit. I'm a spiritual being having a physical thing, and that's straight out of another man's mouth, mate. That's not my quote, but that's true, mate. I believe that my spirit was dead, mate, when I walked in here, and now I've got a little bit of an ember that flickers, and I'm really just struggled today a little bit, to be perfectly honest. Pop's birthday and all that sort of stuff, and that's fucking, the best thing to do about that sort of stuff is to be honest. Honesty is always the best method, because at the end, the truth always comes out. I tell you what, a good lie's got to have a good memory. I know that for a fact. And then, you know, you're telling that if you can tell the truth to the ones that love you the most, sometimes they might want to hear what you got to say. But at least you're being truthful, you know. At least you're being honest, mate. You know, when I'm out there using, mate, I'd lie to tell you that the colour of the sky on a sunny day wasn't blue, you know. And that's just what my addiction done to me, you know. My addiction took me to some dark places, you know, dark places where I wanted to lose the will to sleep. I wouldn't feed myself. I wouldn't shower. But I don't do that today, you know. I don't have to do that today. I've got a choice now. Once I put down the drugs, I get a choice. I get a choice back. The moment I put a drug into my system, I've got no choice. I've got no choice whatsoever. Mate, I use the analogy. It's like fucking a gorilla, mate. The gorilla will tell me when it's over, and if I'm lucky enough to get out alive, which I have been, but the skin of my teeth so many times through the grace of something that's definitely not me. A power, there's something that's looking out for me, mate. You know, I'm not a religious man in any shape or form, mate, but I believe that there's something looking out for me. And I guarantee me, mate, Jack Fitz, that's me pop, I guarantee he's one of them, you know. Like I said, I feel his spirit when them storms roll in. I can feel him, I can hear his laugh, I can hear his humour. And that's fucking pretty cool. But today, you know, like I said in the first video, I've got a dual diagnosis of attention deficit hyperactive disorder, bipolar 2, and acute anxiety. And you know, if I can put the drugs down, you can put the drugs down too. Remember that. Remember you're worth it. You're worth a good life. You know, it's hard. But do you know what's harder? Do you know what the easy option is for me to pick back up? But I'm lucky enough to sit here 13 days clean. In the last 6 years, I've had about just under 4 years, 3.5 years clean. But mate, there's been 7 busts in that too, and that's all right. There's no shame in busting. There's more shame in not coming back and trying to give it another crack. So I want to give a shout out to, you know, there's a few people I've been in contact with. One, I don't know the rules and regulations, but I want to give a shout out to TikTok Gary. He's fucking running a really cool thing, mate, with that Hope Cartel. Really want to appreciate, you know, he hit me with an inbox, mate, when I told him that I was 2 days clean, and that's fucking cool as shit, you know. There's people out there that are doing podcasts, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about them. I don't know nothing about this. Mate, me and technology don't get on, but I'm giving it a red hot crack because it's got to be done. You know, I've got to learn these new tools, and I've got to get my story out there some way. I always wanted to sort of work in the field of drug and alcohol, mate, but my mind will tell me that I can't study. My mind will tell me things that aren't true. My mind will tell me my feelings are facts, mate, and feelings are just like visitors, mate. They come and go. So, anyway, I just want to let you know today was a bit tougher. As the day went on, I'm a real morning person. You know, I might start doing a video first thing in the morning. Really enjoy my time with that, you know, with something that I connect with on a daily basis first thing in the morning. So I'll upload this video, see how it goes. If, you know, this doesn't go anywhere, you know, it's therapy for me, mate. I'm getting things off my chest. Hopefully there's some people out there that can listen, and you know, like I said, if you're struggling, reach out. If you're in active addiction, I love you a little bit more than what you think. You know, I do. I love you. I can sort of look at it from a third person perspective of there's a difference between the addict and a difference between the person that we love, you know. So peace and love to all yous. I love yous all. Talk W, sorting out for now.